Start by securing your thread to the hook and then wrapping your thread back to the bend of the hook. Snip off the excess thread. The tail of the fly is going to be made out of an olive brown Z-Lon. The length of the tail is roughly the length of the shank of the hook. And we're going to secure that in right at the bend of the hook and then wrap the entire Z-Lon up to about half the length of the shank and then secure it down. This will keep the body consistent. Once that Z-Lon is nice and secure, tie in the PMD colored biot at the middle of the shank and then wrap it back to the bend. This will also help with the consistency of the body. Now with your swiveling hackle pliers, begin to wrap the biot evenly across the length of the shank so that you get a nice rib with every wrap of the biot. And once you're about 2/3 of the way up the shank, secure down the biot and snip it off. A few more security wraps will help keep the biot nice and tight. Next, we're going to add the wing. The wing is going to be made out of CDC. The length of the wing is roughly the length of the body. Tie in the CDC so that the tips go over the eye of the hook. Once it's all secure at that 2/3 mark, snip off the excess CDC. A few extra security wraps will help hold everything down. Now add a little bit of super fine dubbing to cover up the transition between the wing and the biot. Now bring just your thread forward in front of the wing, and we're going to make a little parachute out of the CDC. And once we get it to stick straight up, add a little bit more super fine dubbing. Start from behind the eye of the hook and then wrap back toward the wing, creating a nice body and thorax for the PMD Emerger. Wrap both in front and behind the wing so that we keep a nice consistent thorax with our fly. And then once we have that built up, bring your thread to the eye and whip finish. Once your thread is secure, snip off the excess and you have yourself a PMD Emerger.